Hi, I've been making these videos on retirement for some time now, and each time I endeavour to come up with a slightly different perspective, slightly different subject matter on your retirement. In this particular video I'm going to talk about something which is applicable and important to us at any time in our lives, whatever age we are, and that is our happiness, how we feel about life. That is the most important thing. Not what we do, not what we have, not where we are, but how we feel about circumstances. Some years ago, a friend and I wrote a book. Here is the book. It's called Who Stole Your Happiness and How You Can Reclaim Your Rightful Ownership. Now in that book, near the very beginning, we ask the reader some questions. He or she has to immediately, without thinking about it too carefully, write down whether it's a yes or no answer. Here are the questions. 1. My happiness depends on me getting something. Yes or no? 2. My happiness depends on something happening to me. Yes or no? 3. My happiness depends on a time frame. Yes or no? 4. I have no control over my happiness. It just happens. And 5. My happiness depends on others. This is followed by the sentence, after the final chapter in this book, you will be shown the above questions again. Please answer them a second time. And of course, in the book, Dr. YKK and myself delve right into happiness, what causes it, etc. Now, you might be thinking, what's this got to do with retirement? Answering those first questions truthfully is very important, because really, does our happiness depend on something happening to us? Does it depend on the actions of other people, etc., etc.? Happiness is something that by the time we've retired, we should have a rough indication, at least, what brings us happiness. Now, I'm going to make a statement here that happiness can never be sought and found. It's a byproduct. It happens, it arises spontaneously from something we are doing, something we are being, something we are feeling at the time. You could say happiness is a feeling. There are many words to describe it: contentment, fulfillment, etc. But if it's always going to be pushed down the road, it's something that's going to happen if, then of course it'll always be the case. It'll be like the person who's a goal seeker. Now, there's a lot of business about goal seeking, clever goals and all this sort of stuff. You might have even been to courses, workshops, where you're told about sensible goals and they have to be time framed, etc., etc. What happens? You spend a lot of time getting to the goal, and are you happy while you're getting there? That's the point. If you're not happy whilst you're working towards the goal, what happens? You get to the goal, you have a moment of triumph, you feel good. How long does it last before it just becomes, oh, well, I did that. And then the next goal, and so it goes on. You can spend your whole life working towards goals which you think are going to make you happy, but not being happy as you're working towards the goals. You see the point I'm making? Goals appear, they might be conquered, they might be gained, achieved every now and again. There's an awful lot of space between them, and that space can be filled with happiness or unhappiness, angst or joy. It's up to us. It's up to us how we look at life. If we're seeking a goal, a general direction, and we don't care too much about it, we don't become obsessed about whether we're going to get it or not, it's just a general direction, and we're happy with the procedure. For example, supposing you're doing a course. Now, if it's absolutely crucial that you finish this course and get the qualification, then maybe you're not going to be happy. But if you do it because you like doing the course, you like the subject matter, you immerse yourself in it, you find yourself lost in it when you're doing it, and you feel contented doing it, then you are doing the right thing. Happiness is the byproduct. So no matter whatever age we are, in retirement, we need to be doing something which we feel is fulfilling in this regard, that we're contented doing it, we're happy doing it, and we realise that perhaps that it might seem fairly senseless to other people, but to us it's important because we get joy out of it. On the other hand, I'm a full believer in this divine dichotomy that we're all separate and we are all one. So, if we immerse ourselves in something joyful to ourselves, and we know it's contributing to the happiness of other people, then the happiness to ourselves is almost guaranteed. So find what you love to do in retirement. It'll be something that you can probably do well, that you really enjoy doing, that you know is benefiting other people, and your reward is the continuing feelings of happiness, fulfillment, and being useful to society as you grow through your own life. I hope you got something out of this video. I know it's different, but I hope it's good for you.